Hello, good evening to everybody. Can everybody hear me? Good evening. Yeah, Saddatu, how are you doing? Hello. Yeah, fine, very good. Nice to know that you're okay. I'm fine, not bad. Not too bad. I can see a lot of people, Asia. I can see Sheher Shakur. I can see Sanobar Shah. Pio Antonio, I can see, but they have been not responding. Shashikala, I can see. How are you? Where are these guys? Rahul, yeah, Rahul is there. Hi Rahul, how are you? Good evening. Yeah, now I can see, yeah, and everyone is responding now. Shashika is there. Good evening, Shashika. Yeah, Pio Antonio is also there. Good evening, Pio Antonio. So, how was your evening today? What you people kept doing all the day? Please let me know. I'm just waiting for a couple of guys to join us. As usual, busy. Yeah, Antonio is saying, as usual, busy with work. It's nice to be busy with work. Rather, they got left nothing to do with. That's nice, yeah. And what, Shashika, what were you doing? Rahul as well there. Watched movies, read some notes. Very good. You had a good time, Rahul. You had a good time. Which movie you watched today? Yeah, this is Antonio saying lucky Rahul. He didn't go to work. That's nice. Watched Indian movie or like English movie? Which one you watched? In Transformers. Oops. All right. It's the name of a movie, right? Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm not watching movie nowadays. Okay, Tamilarasi is there. That's good, Tamilarasi. How are you? After you were not in the morning, isn't it? It's nice to know that you're okay. Okay, today you are going to today you are coming on the mic, right? And telling us something about your place, something about the topic. Why not today? Every time that's what you keep saying, not today. Come today, please, yeah? Okay. I want you to be confident, public facing. Now, yeah, I can see. Okay, let's go to the, okay, now let's go to the topic. I've got almost 9 people on board. See what we are going to study. This is a very simple topic. There is nothing to study in very detail. And all of you must be quite aware of it. That's Forex market we are going to study today. Foreign exchange market. So that is the one of the topic in the business environment. So there will be some general descriptions, and if you want to bring some information about it which might add up to my knowledge, that will be really fine. I will appreciate that. Okay, are you ready to give it a go? or not? I'm going to switch off my video now. Yeah, please. There you go. Okay, let's go. What it says. The forex market is say the physical and institutional structure. You know what does it mean, right? Everybody, do you know what foreign exchange is? Who would please tell me what foreign exchange is? I want to see if everyone knows about it or not. What is a foreign exchange? Is it like a stock exchange? I want answer from everyone, please. Exchange of certain currency for another one. I would not say if it's the correct answer or wrong, because I want everyone's answers. Sadatu, what do you think about your answer? Is it correct or wrong? Everyone is writing. See what the answer we come up with. Rahul is saying currency of one country changed to another. Not sure. Is that the foreign currency, right? I've got only two answers, whether right 11 people there are. Nirmala is also online now. Hi Nirmala, I welcome you. Hi. How are you today? Partly correct. Sadatu is saying partly correct. I will not tell you if it is partially correct or it is completely correct. You're welcome, Nirmala. Oh, see, Antonio, Mr. Antonio is saying this is the mediator of exchange of money. Big answers. Prabha, good evening. Hi, Prabha, how are you? Yeah, you were not in the morning in my class. Where were you in the morning? Market for trading currency. Oops, Kashan is saying it's foreign exchange is market for trading currency. Big definitions coming. Elaine De Silva is saying good, okay. Good evening. Hi, Elaine. Good evening to you as well. The exchange of one currency for another, the same answer. Tamila you're repeating your answer now, right? Prabha, I join the late morning. Okay, very late. Okay, that's fine. No problem. Let me tell you, okay, that's fine. You come up with the right answers. That's okay. Very, very simple answer is a foreign money. Foreign exchange means is a foreign money. Like if you're living in India, rupees is your local money, euro, dollar, Japanese yen, Swiss franc, British pound, Canadian pound, all are your foreign exchange. Simple. It's a foreign money, right? But all of you come with the right answers, okay? That's good. Okay, so what it says, the physical, so now we are going to look what happens, what does the foreign exchange market do? And how it is handled, what are the ins and outs. Just an overview to understand the things, yeah, not in very detail. See the physical, it says the physical and institutional structure through which the money of one country is exchanged for that of another country. That is true. That's why called foreign exchange market. That is the definition of the foreign exchange market. Foreign exchange is simple foreign money, international money. Okay. The determination rate of exchange between currency that it does is where foreign exchange transactions are physically completed. So that is the place where where you look at the rate and how the transactions is made for foreign currency. This is very simple. Go to the next page. A foreign exchange means the money of a foreign country that is for, see, I told you, foreign exchange means the money of a foreign country, simple. That is foreign currency, bank balance, bank notes, checks and drafts. Could you give me some example, like how can it be a bank balance or a bank notes or a draft can be a foreign exchange? Just tell me, give me any example about the draft. How can a draft be a foreign exchange? Anyone come up with the answer, please? How can a draft be a foreign exchange? Elaine is typing issued in different currency. Very good. And what is a draft? I like this short answer, believe me. For draft, you pay the currency of the country you live in. It is a promise. Very good. I clap for you. It is a promissory note. Yeah, issued by the bank, by the authorities. That's good. Okay, and yeah, you're welcome. Pay order or money order. That's good. If it is done in another currency, suppose you are going to pay for, suppose you got admission in the Harvard University for your PhD, right? I always talk about bigs for you. You got admissions like in Harvard University, you're going to do your PhD, or in Cambridge. So you're going to do your PhD and they told you, okay, send us the first payment like 40 grand dollars, right? Then you go to the bank, pay that much Indian rupees to the bank, and they will make a pay order or a bank draft in dollar. That will be a draft, foreign exchange draft, and you can send it to them or you can use it there. Is it clear, right? Yeah, okay, that's good. So we're saying a foreign exchange transaction is an agreement between a buyer and a seller that a fixed amount of one currency will be delivered for some other currency at a specified date, because that draft may have a date. So before that date, it is not valid, but that will be valid on the date and afterwards. Right? Clear? Samila Rasi, are you getting the points right? And Nirmala is also there? Okay, that's fine. See what it says geographically. The foreign exchange market spans the globe. You know, it is dollar is used all over the world. Almost all currencies are used. So mostly dollar is used. That's why it is a high on demand. So that's what it's saying. The foreign exchange market spans the globe with prices moving and currencies trading somewhere every hour of every day, of every business day. There are transactions in billions of every hours in foreign exchange market, and the transaction in billions of dollars in every hours, right? So it keeps moving. It is not stagnant. It keeps moving according to the economy. As the next exhibit will illustrate, the volume of the currency transaction ebbs and flow means moving across the globe as a major currency trading centers open and close throughout the day. What exactly happens? Like, see, so let's have a look. See what it says: measuring foreign exchange market activity, average electronic conversation per hour. That is per hour. See, from 1 to 24 hours. There should be more things to be written, I think. Yeah, here you go. I need to go pray. Okay, that's good. No problem, Sadatu. Go and pray and come back when you finish your prayer. Absolutely go. No problem. Okay, let's see what it's saying is, See, this is the daily basis, on daily basis, like hourly basis from 1 to 24 hours. And that is, I think, in billions dollars. It says, see, at 10 p.m. in Tokyo, when the stock exchange opened, it says the foreign exchange market, about the reserve, how much they have got, about the foreign exchange, like in dollars. So that's what, see how the fluctuation, look at the fluctuation according to time. So billions of dollars market is there in every hours. There are so much, so much like moving, ebbs and flows. Clear? Is there any doubt? That's giving some information. What time the Asia market is closing, America opens, London closing time, and what at that time, how much is the stock, foreign exchange stock is there. That's showing in dollars. That is in US dollars. At the first hour at 10 a.m. in Tokyo, you can see it's 50,000, 5,000 US, 5,000 billions dollars. Similarly, in the second hours, and then in lunchtime in Tokyo, it goes, it's gone down slightly at about the lunchtime. They start going up again. Europe opens around around like after 5 hours. There is a 4 hours difference between Asia and Europe, almost from Pakistan, or almost from Pakistan or India, and then to England or European country, around 5 to 6 hours, or sometimes 4 hours, because they keep changing the timing according to the seasons to save the lights and stuff. So that's what it's showing in the 24 hours, the fluctuation of the foreign exchange market, of the foreign reserves. It is in US dollar. Clear? That's okay. Now we are going to study the functions of the foreign exchange market. What exactly foreign exchange market do? What they do, right? The foreign exchange market is the mechanism by which participants, those people or those institutions, organizations who are participating in those in foreign exchange market. What they normally do, they transfer purchasing power between countries. Okay, like from one country, if you're buying some stuff living in India from China, you can do so. Obtain or provide credit for information, trade transactions, minimize exposure to the risk of exchange rate and exchange rate changes. So how they minimize exposures to the risk of exchange rate changes? Like suppose what exactly happened. Suppose if you're going to buy some stuff today, and so you make sure that if you're going to pay tomorrow or day after tomorrow, because the foreign exchange markets keeps moving. Sometimes the dollar goes up, sometimes rupees goes up, sometimes Japanese yen goes up. So they make sure that there is a less risk of exchange rate changes. That minimize the exposures. Okay, clear, right? Things will be more clear in the next part. The foreign exchange market consists of 2 tiers. Tiers means like, tiers means like a road, 2 ways. Okay, so there are 2 ways. Foreign exchange markets consist of 2 ways. The interbank or wholesale. You can say simply the wholesale and the retail market. You can simply say there are 2 tiers. One is wholesale and one is the retail market. And in retail market, the amount is smaller, right? But in the wholesale, it will be in millions. It will be in or billions of dollars. Okay, there will be transactions of billions of dollars. And in the retail market, there will be still transaction, but it will be smaller than the wholesale market. Okay, clear? You know about it. So the foreign exchange market consists of 2 tiers. The one is the wholesale market, another one is the retail market. 5 broad categories. What are those categories? Participants like operate within these two tiers, bank and non-bank foreign exchange. It means you can see there are two major categories. One is bank and one is non-bank. They are the participant. They are the one who participate in the foreign exchange market activities. There may be dealers, brokers, some foreign exchange brokers, and how they deal we will study in soon. Speculators, individual firms, right? Okay, there are a lot of, you know, the Western Union is a very famous one. They are one of the dealers. If you are, suppose if you are living in UAE, or if you are living in London and you want to send some money back to your home, like rupees, suppose, then you simply pay £2,000 and that money straight will be converted and will be sent to your family or to your bank account. So they work as a dealers. Similarly, there are a lot of brokers. Those brokers, they work for the dealers on the basis of some commissions. Okay, they work like an agent. So a bank is also the dealer. Bank also deals, because if you want to buy some foreign currency, suppose you are traveling abroad. So suppose you are going to Malaysia and you need some ringgits. What you do, you go to bank, pay Indian rupees, right? And the bank convert that Indian rupees into ringgit and will give you the ringgit according to the value, whatever the selling value is. That is called ask value. Okay, we'll learn what is ask value and what is bid value soon. You got it right? Clear? So there are two types, main category, you can say participants, two categories of participants. One is the bank one and another one is the non-bank. In the non-bank, you can say it is my own made category. Yeah, you might not agree with that, but there are a couple of most, like individual and firms, like speculators and arbitragers, and there are and the central banks also, they work also as a dealers. Okay, so central banks, so they are the participant in the foreign exchange market activity. Clear? Is it right? Yeah, Prabha is saying clear. That's good. Okay, yeah, Antonio say okay, sir. Okay, that's nice to know. Everyone is getting clear. Let's go to the next one. Bank and non-bank foreign exchange. That's why I divided in two categories: bank and non-banks. See, banks and a few non-banks foreign exchange dealers operate in both the interbank and client markets. Interbank, when the transactions happen within the banks, from one bank to other banks. That's called interbank transactions. And the transaction may happen between clients to clients or between banks to clients. Okay, or between dealers to brokers. Okay, so that may be the type of transaction as well. So bank and a few non-bank foreign exchange dealers operate in both the interbank and the client markets. The profit from buying foreign exchange at a bid. That's what I said. Maria is saying sorry, I'm late. No problem, Maria. That's okay. Still, we are not too far. We are studying foreign exchange market. No problem. Please join us. Okay. And I think these lectures are also recorded. So if you want, you can repeat it. You can download it and just listen to it again. It will be okay then. Okay, Maria? Okay, now let's see what exactly going on. See, say that there are two. What happens? How do the brokers or the dealers they work, or the banks? How do they work? Suppose there are two types of prices to buy or to sell foreign exchange. One is the buying price, which is called bid price, and one is the selling price, that is called ask price. Like suppose what normally they do, there is a little difference. You might have come across such experience, because I know you're living in this world, so there are a lot of activity that includes foreign exchange stuff. So like suppose dollar is like around 80 rupees, like in Indian 80 rupees, suppose. So suppose if this is 80.5 rupees is equal to $1 US dollar. Okay, that is suppose that is your buying price. Okay, and the selling price might be slightly higher. So what happened when the buyer, suppose when the buyer is buying some currency, suppose you are coming straight from United Kingdom and you have pound, and you go to a dealer, it may be a Western Union or MoneyGram or anyone else. So you go to them, you said, okay, I have got 2,000 pound, okay, and I want to change it, I want to get it converted into rupees. So you give them 2,000 pound, and what will happen, like if it is suppose or $2,000 suppose, so they will see how much, okay, the buying price is suppose 80.5 and the selling price is 80.6. They say they will buy from you from 80.5, and to the third party, another party, they will sell it by 80.6. So 0.6.1 will be their margin. That will be their profit. So this is the way normally foreign exchange market works. That price, the price they are buying from you, that is called the bid price. And when they are going to sell those dollars or those pounds to another party, that will be the ask price. Clear? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's saying, yeah. Elaine De Silva is saying, you come across this even when making draft. Of course, because that is also one of the transactions. So the transaction, whenever the transaction is made, foreign exchange transaction, there will be a margin, because that is a business. You're right. So even you can sometime, what happen, you open a foreign exchange account in your normal bank. You go and open your foreign exchange account, that is your dollar account or pound account, you can start. So that money, when you put your Indian rupees, that is straight converted to the dollar or pound. So then you maintain your foreign exchange account. What happened? What is the benefit of it? Suppose if the Asian currency, Indian currency and Pakistani currency are not very stable, and suppose you have got your account in the like foreign exchange in dollar and it is getting stable every day, so in the end of the day when you sell this dollar out, you will have some profit out of it. Okay, is it clear, right? Yes, Prabha is saying yes, Maria is also saying yes. Yes, okay. Now see what it says. Dealers in the foreign exchange department of large international banks often function as the market makers. Yeah, because they are the big ones. Dealers in the foreign exchange department of large international banks. They are often regarded as the market makers because they are the one who hold the whole sum. They work on the. They are the wholesalers. So they hold the money in large quantity. So similarly, when you go to the stock exchange, suppose if there are big people and they buy the most of the shares, they can play around with the shares because they are the one who is they have the biggest shares, so they can play around. Similarly, these people, these international banks, these international bank often they play like as a market makers. They are regarded as the market makers. Okay, because they can make a very little difference because they hold the large amount of money. See, the dealers stand willing at all times but to buy and sell those currencies in which they specialized and thus maintain an inventory position in those currencies. Yeah, and this is the way what happened, like Western Union or MoneyGram or other agencies. They are the dealers. What they do, or the different banks, what they do, they will buy from you, from tourists, from other source. They will buy the dollars and then they will convert this money into rupees, and whatever the profit, that will be saved in the form of inventory, in the form of stocks. That will be saved to them. Okay, in the form of stocks. That's what it's saying is. Clear, right? Okay, let's go to the next one. Individuals and firms. Individuals such as tourists, I just told you, there's such as tourists, and firms such as importers, exporters, multinational enterprises, MNEs, conduct commercial and investment transaction in the foreign exchange market. You know about it. There are a lot of company, even tourist people, they sometimes buy. Okay, and a lot of people, like even they keep they buy dollars and keep at home. They think like there may be the chaotic situation, the economic condition of the country is not good, so they think their local currency is going down. So what they do, if they have a lot of money as the local currency, so what they go and buy dollars and keep it with them. When the dollar goes up, then they sell it out. Okay, so they are you can say they are like individuals, and they might be the tourists as well, or individual other people who does the business like that. Importers maybe, exporters, and multinational as well. They also invest. So investment transaction in the foreign exchange market. So, and their use of the foreign exchange market is necessary, but nevertheless incidental to their underlying commercial or investment purpose. That is for their investment purpose to earn some profit out of it. Okay, that is individual purpose. I mean that they want to earn some profit out of it, not for the welfare of the society or something like that. Some of the participants use the market to hedge foreign exchange risk. Like, yeah, some of the participants, they might be the dealer, use the market to hedge. Hedge means to eliminate. What they do, it is something critical, but I'll try to make you understand. What they do, like suppose some of the big companies, multinational, they are scared. They think if we make the payments, as the foreign exchange is they fluctuate, yeah, keep moving. Suppose, so what happened? They give this job, they contact some. There are some other companies available. They give the assurance of the payments with the same rate they have sold out their product with like their product. So what will happen? That is called hedging. That is called hedging. I mean, so in that regard, if the currency is going down, suppose, then they will be on the safe side. I mean, they will be always on the same side, but they will not be facing the losses. But if the currency is gone up, suppose, then if they had not done it, they would have got some profit out of it, which they will lose it. That is called hedging. Okay, the multinational companies, what they do, they get the services of hedging. There are some other company who provide such services, right? Okay, so that if in the case of change of currency, they should not be harmed. This company should not be harmed in payments. You got it, right? I can see Muhammad Shabazz is there as well. Yeah. There are a lot of people today. It's nice. It's a good evening. It's a good evening. Yeah, it's 19 people on board now. Okay, that's fine. Let's go to the next slide. What it says. Speculators and arbitragers. They are the same things. Seek to profit from trading in the market itself. They work individually, right? They operate in their own interest. I told you, without a need or obligation to serve clients or ensure a continuous market. While dealers seek the bid-ask spread, dealers, they of course they look at the selling and the buying price, selling and the buying and the selling price. Speculators seeks all the profit from exchange rate changes, and arbitragers try to profit from simultaneous exchange rate differences. So more or less they all work and they look for suppose they see, if suppose dollars is going down, suppose they will buy dollars. When the dollars goes up, they will sell out the dollars. That's what the speculators or the speculators and arbitrators they do. Okay, and dealers normally keep performing on one platform. They have their own offices, own organizations. What they do, they buy the foreign currency from the clients from different other sources and sell it to the other people, whatever the exchange rate is specified by the government or by the central banks. Clear, right? Okay, let's go to the next one, what it says. Kashan is also there. See, central banks and treasuries use the market to acquire or spend their country's foreign exchange reserve, as well as to influence the price at which their own currency is traded. Yeah, that's the main thing. You know, most of the responsibility central bank has got, every country has got its central bank. Like in England, they have the Central Bank of England. In Pakistan, they have got a State Bank of Pakistan. And I think in the, I'm not sure what is in India. Which is the central bank in India? Reserve, okay, India, Reserve Bank of India. That's good. Okay, RBI, yeah. RBI, yeah. Central Bank, yeah, in Nigeria, there is Central Bank of Nigeria, Syed Sadat was saying, yeah, that's good. Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. So every country has got its own central banks, and they are the responsible to, like about their currencies, about if they need more notes to be printed, they print more notes, yeah, more currencies. They are the one to look at the currency matter, money matters. So that's what it's saying is State Bank of India. Okay, State Bank of India is also there, right? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, yeah. Or Central Bank of, okay. Now, see what it's saying is central banks and the treasuries use the market to acquire or spend their country's foreign exchange reserve. Yeah, what they do? Normally, all the central banks, they reserve the foreign exchange, first of all, and to influence the price at which their own currency, and they normally they try to pave the society or the business that their currency should be traded, so that the country's own currency should be going up. So that's what they do, because they don't work for their own interest, they work for the interest of the public, they work for the interest of the government. So they appreciate, or they take those initiatives where they can promote their own currencies. They like formulate those formula or those policies where their own currency should be, I mean the trade should be in their own currencies. Okay, that's fine. They may act to support the value of their own currency. That's what it's saying. So because of policies adopted at the national level, or because of the commitments entered into through membership in joint agreements such as the European monetary system. So what the European monetary system will be keep working for the welfare of the business in Europe, so that the profit, the benefit straight should be going to the European people. Similarly, Central Bank or State Bank of India will be formulating such policies and procedures, so the rupees can be rupees should be upgraded, and it should be the trade should be more conducted in rupees. You got it? So it is their responsibility, central banks and treasury's responsibility. SBI is not the central bank. I guess RBI is the one. Okay, it's saying is Najat Biran. Okay, might be. So you make sure you know about it. That is RBI is Royal State is Revenue Bank, I think. Reserve Bank, yeah, I think so. Reserve Bank should be, yeah. But in Pakistan, that is State Bank is the central bank, and in England that is Central Bank of England. I know about it, but that in India I think it should be, yeah, Reserve Banks. See that's good for your participation. A lot of people are participating. It's nice. In Goa also, okay, that's of course Goa is in India. I think there should be one central bank all over India, isn't it? Mari, are you from Goa, right? Yeah, that's good, that's good. So do you live nearby the sea or far from the sea? Near sea, that's good. So will you invite me sometime? Oh, that's good, Maria, nice. Okay, let me know, okay, when I'm invited. See, State Bank is, yeah, Rahul is saying State Bank is there for all the states in India. Okay, okay, okay. That's okay. For Christmas, that's good, that's good. What, it's not too far, the Christmas is not too far. Okay, that's fine. Invitation is already made, isn't it? Anyway, see, what he's saying, the motivate is not to they may act to support the value of their own currency because of policies and adopted at the national level or because of commitment entered into through membership in joint agreements such as European Monetary System. We have done it. The motive is not to earn profit. I told you this is a government sectors, so that's their motive is not to earn a profit, such as rather to influence the foreign exchange value of their currency. Yeah, I mean that's what I said. They want the trade should be conducted in their own currency, so that foreign exchange value of their own currency should be going up in a matter that will benefit the interest of their citizen, so that the benefit should be going to their citizens. Clear? I think that's what I have explained to you before as well. That is the role of the central banks and treasuries, right? In regard of the foreign exchange reserves. Okay, let's go to the next one, what it says. Yeah, I told you there are a lot of brokers. They are the agents. They work for some behalf on the basis of some commissions. See, the foreign exchange brokers are agents who facilitate trading between dealers without themselves becoming the participant in the transaction. That's what you know. Agents are not the part of the transactions, but they help out and they get commission out of the transactions, out of the service. See, for this service they charge a commission simply. It is a broker's business to know at any point, at any moment, exactly which dealers want to buy or sell any currency. So the broker will help sellers or buyers to sell or buy the currency, and he will help buyers to sell. He will help buyers, to buy his currency, and help sellers to whatever it is. I mean, he will be working in between the buyer and the sellers. So he will be helping out. So, and he will be charging some money, some commission out of it. Dealers use brokers for their speed, because they are the experienced one. They know market very well. If that's why their services are taken, because they know which currency is going up, which one is going down. Suppose you have a business like a Western Union, you have some money sending business, okay, and you have a lot of reserves. Suppose you have millions of dollars, right, in your reserves. You have added them up, you have saved them, and now you want to use this money to make more money. Then what will you do? You will be asking for some help of some brokers. So he will help you out, so that you can use this money to make more money, to generate more money. Is it clear, right? Okay, that's good. See, transaction in the interbank market, what exactly happened? And now we are going to study spot transaction and forward transactions. Now we are going to study something about the transaction, the type of transactions. It is just time-bound transaction. It is something related with the time. Says a spot transaction in the interbank market is the purchase of foreign exchange, when you are going to buy the foreign exchange, with delivery and payment between banks to take place between banks. That happens. Remember that's why it is called interbank. Yeah, between banks, to take place normally on the second following business day. That is the most important part. If the transaction is done between banks within a day, that's called spot transactions. Clear? Suppose there is a bank in England sending some money on behalf of his party, or suppose some other reason, to another bank in China, or the bank within the country, same bank within the country, the transaction is done, and that the payment is made within the same day or the next day. That's called the spot transactions. Now there is another type, is called forward transaction. So forward transaction requires delivery at a future value date of a specified amount of currency, providing that is a speed transaction. Yeah, very good to say, Prabhat, that's you're right. That is a speed transaction, yeah. You can say that is instant or speed, it's quicker, yeah. So required delivery at a future value date of a specified amount of one country for a specified amount of another currency. This exchange rate is established at the time of the agreement, but payment by delivery are not required until maturity. That is, yeah, I want to discuss about it. Forward exchange rates are usually quoted for value date of 1, 2, 3, 6, and 12 months. It may be of 1, 2, or 3, 6, or 12 months. So see, and the spot transactions are made straight away the next day. Okay, while the forward transactions are made, forward transactions are matured or maybe matured on over the end of a month or 2 or 3 or maybe a year. Okay, clear? The exchange rate is established at the time of the agreement, but payment and delivery are not required until maturity. So that they decide about the exchange rate because the exchange rates keep fluctuating. So they decide about the exchange rate at the time of the agreement. But the payment will be done according to on the maturity of that agreement, when it might be after a month, after 2 months, after 6 months. So that will be the transactions, forward transactions. Now, go to the next one. I've got a lot of things, I think, which I'm trying to be slightly quicker now. See, transaction in the bank, in the interbank market, say a swap transaction in the interbank market is the simultaneous purchase and sale of a given amount of foreign exchange for 2 different value dates. Both purchase and sale are conducted with the same counterparty. Some different type of swaps are spot and forwards. They are also the type of the swap transactions. So that's okay. If you learn like 2 types, swap and forward, that's okay. Let it go. Now, market size. In April 2001, a survey conducted by the Banks for International Settlements, BIS, estimated the daily global net turnover. You know, turnover means what do you think about the turnover? What does it mean here? It's a very good, it's a basic terminology here. Come up with your answer, please, as quick as possible. What does it mean, the turnover? Total transactions? Doubtful. Sudden change? Total, no, not total revenue. Revenue, I told you, is a completely different thing. Total revenue is something when you sell your product and you multiply the cost of each product by the number of the product, that is your total revenue. Hand-to-hand movement? No, I'm not coming up with no one is coming up with the right answer. Hand-to-hand movement? Sunil Francis saying hand-to-hand movement. What movement? The amount of the money taken by the business in a particular period? No. All of you have come with the wrong answers. What question? What does it mean? What does turnover mean here? That is the question. Now Prabha will come up with the right answer. It looks like total in and out money movement. Total gross. Yeah, Maria comes up with the right answer. Maria, there is a clap for you. It's just always remember when you talk about the company's turnover, you simply talking about the sales, company sales. There you go. This is for Maria. Okay, so this I had sound problem. Okay, no problem, Prabha. Check your speakers, right? So simply remember, yeah, everyone is saying very good. Turnover is not the same. Who is saying? Najadin Biran is saying. Is not the same. What is it then? It's the revenue, saying it's the revenue. Revenue is also your sales, yeah, is also the sales, like when you total, yeah, you can say, yeah, revenue is also like total, when you sell out some stuff and the total money you get, that is your revenue. Yeah, that's almost same. Yeah, you can say it's a revenue as well, because when you're selling, suppose one item, any number of items with a specific with the price, and then you multiply that price, and whatever you get, that is your revenue. That can be called as the sale as well. So that answer was also correct. The revenue was also correct, because that is also your sales. Okay. So there is a, who said revenue? There is a clap for Elaine De Silva as well. Now, okay. In April 2001, a survey conducted by the Banks for International Settlements (BIS) estimated the daily global net. You're welcome. Daily global net turnover in the traditional foreign exchange market active to be 1,210 billion. See, it's a huge money. 1,210 billion. That is the daily global net turnover. I mean, that much money, foreign exchange, is sold out or is bought by someone else. It is sold. I mean, the transactions. So that is the sale of the foreign exchange. That is the sale of the foreign exchange, you can say. So how much is this? 1,210 billions, and it is the daily one. So this was the first decline observed by the BIS since it began surveying banks on foreign exchange India trading in the 1980s. That is not very important. So go to the next one. See, just have a look at it here. I'll just have a look here. See, I want you to show something. I want to show something to you. Here you go. See, this is what it says: a global foreign exchange market turnover daily average in April. In April, billions of US dollar. 1989, the month was April. See, this is spot and forward and swaps. So these are the transactions. See the fluctuation. You can see the fluctuation, right? Yeah, I'm trying to be slightly quicker now so that we can finish, because we got left only 7 minutes. Geographic distribution of foreign exchange market turnover daily average in April, billions of US dollars. The same thing. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Anthony, that's true. That is another type actually. I didn't go into the very detail because I wanted to finish it as quick as possible. I want to show you the another slide. Actually, this is the same thing going on. It's not going forward. I don't know what is the problem with the slide. Yeah, let's have a look this one. See what do you feel like? See the US dollar thing is on the top in 1989, and it's been top all over since 1989 to 2001. Right, and then on the second number you can see that is the Deutsche Bank. But you see in 2001 there is no Deutsche Bank. There is no French franc. What's the reason? That's good. That's good. George is saying, yeah, euro came into existence. That's true. So that's why you cannot see, you can see the blue one, the dark blue one, euro, is not available before 2001 dates. So that is the Deutsche Mark and the French franc, they were eliminated by euro. Okay, so that's, what was the exact date? Do you know when the euro was officially announced, officially implemented? Do you remember the date? Hello? Can everybody hear me? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's good. No idea. I think, yeah, please just Google it. I think it was in something 2001 or 2000. Yeah, 2000, October 2000. Yeah, Kashan came up with the answers. Yeah, October 2000. Okay. Okay, thank you, Kashan. See, let's see what foreign exchange rates and quotations. You know, it's very simple. A foreign exchange rate is the price of one currency expressed in terms of another currency. Like, suppose, do you know how much is the dollar in India nowadays? Around 60 rupees, right? Yeah. So when you say 60 rupees, yeah, 60 or 60 plus. So 60 rupees is equals to $1. So that is your rate. That is your rate of quotation. A foreign exchange rate is the price of one currency expressed in terms of another currency. So dollar is expressed in terms of rupees. So that will be 60 rupees is equals to $1. Or you can say $1 is equals to $1 is equals to 1 upon 60 something. Tamil Rathi 61. Okay, that's fine. 61.23. Okay. A foreign exchange quotation or quote is the statement of willingness to buy or sell at announced rate. So that is called foreign exchange quotation. Okay, that is called, when that is the like official announcement of willingness to buy or sell at an announced rate. So when government give you the quote. So these are the rates you can buy and you can sell to the dealers and to the brokers. That is called quotations. Okay, and the rate, you know, simply when you like 61.23 rupees is equals to $1. That is your rate. Okay. See, foreign exchange rates and quotation. Most foreign exchange transaction involved in US dollar. You know, mostly US dollar is very strong and very most of the trade is done in US dollar. Professional dealers and brokers may state foreign exchange quotation in one of two ways. The foreign exchange price of $1, like it may be, you may say it is simple. You may say like 61.23. Oh, that's very important. Yeah, because this is the country, because US has is a very strong, economically is the strongest country in the world. That's the most important reason. And the use of dollar has added US dollar to be more stronger. That is a very, very basic and very concrete answer. No, euro is not as stronger. No, if you look at that point of view, like the pound is more, or like Kuwaiti dinar. No, that is not the way to look at it. Japanese yen is also very strong, but you don't look at that point angle, but you look like more businesses are conducted in US dollar, as we look on the map as well. Mostly that is the currency is on high demand, is high on demand. So that is the strength of a currency. More transactions. Yeah, George is saying, yeah, more transaction in US dollar. Very right. So don't look at that price. Pound is more stronger. If you look according to that point of view, pound is much stronger, almost double of even more stronger than euro. But US is more, most of the transaction is done in US dollar. That is why it is more stable. I mean more high on demand. So that's what he's saying. Most of foreign exchange transaction involving the US dollar. Professional dealers and brokers may trade foreign exchange quotation in one or two ways. That's what I've already explained to you. It may be